Hello and welcome to coverage of the Swiss rounds of our Netrunner Cube draft taken from the Worcester Manor League tournament held on the 14th of June 2014. Myself on the left there, I am Corping to start with, and then Derrick from Worcester on the right, playing the runner side. This is actually his first Netrunner tournament, although he has been able to have a go with the Netrunner Cube before. Somewhat of a magic pro, I'm led to believe. He's done a fair bit of drafting in the past, so though he's not entirely familiar with all the Netrunner cards, he's certainly familiar with the way how to draft, and it goes on to do very well in the tournament. But we'll just carry on with this game for the time being. So again, I was relatively pleased with my draft. I probably didn't get enough break as runner side, which a few people have already commented on within the comments, and I would entirely agree with. And economy, I'm probably a little bit light with here, especially Corp side. I'm a little bit concerned about economy, but we'll have to see how it goes. So. We're going to kick off. I don't think I'm taking a mulligan here, and I drop into a lovely juicy piece of ice, I believe, there, so that's not too bad. I'm going to play my Subliminal for no clicks, but a credit, which is nice. So I was happy to see that in my first, in my opening hand. Hopefully I can get some mileage out of that as the game progresses. He's going to have a quick look-see. Again, as I say, it's his first Netrunner tournament, so I'm going to ice up HQ. I think I've got a priority wreck in hand, so I haven't got much choice. Put some ice over R&D. Can't quite recall what it is, and I'm going to install an asset and pass the turn. I think I may be an Adonis, and I think I may be getting a little bit greedy there. I probably should not be quite so frivolous with my asset-based economy, particularly because I don't have a huge amount of it. And he does the right thing in running right to left and sees the Adonis, which he'll trash for 3. So a big misplay there on my part. Although it's good to get him down on credits, it would have been far more effective for me to get a couple of uses out of it. He's going to play an Armitage, second click. So he's already seeing his economy as well, which is good. But I've now had mine trashed, which is not so great, and obviously means I can't get the Subliminal back either. And this is the part of the problem with Subliminal, I find, is that it actually does force the runners to actually play more aggressively, and as a result, often play better. I'm not saying that Derrick, for instance, wouldn't have done that anyway, but I think just generally that Subliminal puts pressure on runners to run and run often, and that's not really what you want as Corp. So I'm still not entirely convinced on the value of subliminal messaging, but certainly in the draft format it's not too bad. Anyway, so he's passed the turn, and I think I'm just taking 3 credits there and passing it back. And he's going to have a look, and he's going to see a Bastion on HQ, which I'll pay 4 to res. And then he's going to run on R&D, see nothing. He's going to see a priority wreck, which is less than ideal, off the top deck. So he's on 3 points. He's going to run again. And he's going to see a Hill of Hands, taking him to 4 points. Yeah. And he's going to go again. And why wouldn't he? See a Neural Katana. So he's 4 points up with 2 runs. 2 accesses, 4 points. Yep, that's the way it goes in drafts sometimes. I can't even recall quite what I have on R&D there. I think it might be a Burke's Bugs, because he's not running with any programs. He's not doing a great deal. But I've got that Neural Katana now, which I can put on R&D. I think I'm running on the assumption here that there couldn't possibly be any more agendas on top of R&D at this stage, having got. I think I've got another priority wreck in hand. So yeah, I do, and a Hill of Hands. So I've got 2 agendas in hand, and 2 agendas on the board. That's literally half my agendas now. I'm not feeling like he's going to be able to pull much more off the top, but you know, this is once again underlining the importance and the need to protect R&D in a game of draft. It's not a small deal, it's a big deal, because pulling those early priority wrecks, which I only have 2, is a big deal when you only have to go to 6 points, as you do in a draft tournament. So I'm giving a lot of thought here as to whether to ice up R&D. I'm extremely concerned that he's going to find something to go through the Bastion with and access into hand, at which point he'll win the game pretty much. You know, how secure is R&D? It's not very secure at the moment, but how many more agendas could be lying on the top? How badly did I shuffle? I guess it's the question I'm asking myself here. I always feel I shuffle quite well, but maybe I shuffle too well. Yes. Anyway, I've passed the turn after taking 3. I am going to res whatever it is there on R&D. And that's alright, it's an Hourglass, not a Burke's Bugs, which is all well and good, and it's going to take his whole turn up, but he sees the Project Atlas off the top, and that's the game. So yes, end the run on R&D, kind of important. Let's see, there's another agenda on top as well there, another Nisei, so yeah, I obviously didn't shuffle well there. Definite agenda flood, I had 2 in hand, and that's pretty much all my agendas there on the top 8 or so cards, and there's not much I can do about that, but a bit unfortunate and not a great way to start the tournament, and once more underlining, as I say, the importance of protecting R&D with the hard end of the run in draft. But anyway, so that was the end of Game 1. We move on to Game 2, and I hope you join us there.